Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today we're going to be talking about the Houston Astros potentially re-signing Phil Maton, who has been a reliever for the Astros for the last 2.5 seasons. He was acquired by the Houston Astros at the trade deadline in 2021 when the Astros, amazing trade for the Astros, by the way, with at the time, the Cleveland Indians. And the Astros, looking back now, totally won this trade, even if Maton never touches the field again for the Astros. The Astros traded away Miles Straw, center fielder, and got back Phil Maton, who has shown the Astros good work in 2.5 seasons, and also Yanner Diaz, catcher, who was a prospect at the time and is ultimately now the Houston Astros' future starting catcher and the starting catcher for the franchise now, and has a great future in the league. So that was obviously a great trade. But Maton is a free agent, and he's coming off a good year with the Astros, pitching in 68 games with an ERA of just plain 3.00 ERA. He had a 4-3 record as well, and he only had one save with 66 innings pitched. Only gave up 49 hits, 27 runs, 22 earned runs, 6 home runs, and 25 walks given up. Although he did have 74 strikeouts. The Astros just signed Josh Hader today to a 5-year, $95 million deal. And this was only the Astros' second move of the offseason. They signed Victor Caratini, a backup catcher, to contract to get Yanner Diaz a backup, get a backup catcher for the team. And that was the only free agent signing or trade. Any big moves. That was the Astros' only trade up until today, when the Astros signed Josh Hader, the best closer in baseball, to a 5-year, $95 million deal. But I feel like the Astros still have some places in the team that they can still improve on, and still have some money where they can improve the bullpen or get an outfielder. And there are a couple guys I would like the Astros to add in going into spring training that I think would be really good for the team. And bringing back Phil Maton is one of those things I think the Astros need to do. Obviously, Josh Hader, that's great. And he's going to be a great closer for us. Him, Presley, and Abreu are going to be great in the bullpen. But outside, you have those three guys, and you have Montero. Outside of those four guys, I don't know if there's anybody else I really trust in the bullpen. It's outside of Hader, Presley, Abreu, and Montero. It's a bunch of guys that either haven't played for the Astros or, have been in and out. Seth Martinez, Ronald Blanco, Sean Dubin. I'm sure we could be able to trust on those guys, but I'd much rather the Astros go out there and re-sign Phil Maton. There's a couple pitchers in the market I'd like the Astros to bring in, and Phil Maton, bringing him back is one of those things I'd really like the Astros to do. He's been good for us in the last 2 years. 2021, I'm not going to really go off of 2021 just because of the fact that he wasn't that great in 2021 when he first arrived in Houston. Really, for the Astros, he became way better of a pitcher in 2022 and 2023. But I really think that it'd be great if the Astros re-signed him. If the Astros could make these three signings going into spring training, I think it'd really fully complete the team. First, I'd go ahead and you got to get yourself a Michael Brantley replacement. I would go after Jock Peterson. I think he'd be a great addition. And then I think with, you're likely going to have 7 or 8 bullpen spots. There are only 4 guys right now that you could say those are definite guys that will be a part of the bullpen. There's not another guy besides, Rafael Montero, Ryan Presley, Brian Abreu, and Josh Hader that I can go ahead and say, yeah, that guy will definitely be a part of the bullpen. So I would go ahead and re-sign Phil Maton. It's, he's not going to be cheap, but he's not going to be expensive. I think he'd be worth it for the Astros to re-sign Maton. And then I would also go get a second lefty. Josh Hader, that's great. And I love the signing. But that's, that's possibly the only lefty in the bullpen. I think we should go get another lefty. And I would go ahead and get someone I've talked about throughout the whole offseason, and that is Matt Moore. Had a really good season in 2023. I think he'd be a great addition. So those three guys right there, adding in Matt Moore, Jock Peterson, and Phil Maton, I think those three additions right there would be a perfect way to cap off this Astros offseason heading into spring training. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.